2010, GE Appliances developed an appliance field analysis tool for appliance development engineers called Field Inspector. By 2012, this basic system had evolved into a field diagnostic solution deployed by GE factory service technicians called New Field Inspector, fondly nicknamed Newfie. In 2018, GE released a mobile version of the system and made it available to GE Appliances customer care servicers. This system was called Newfie Mobile. In 2020, Newfie Mobile was rebranded as SmartHQ Service.
Hi, I'm Kevin Nolan, President and CEO of GE Appliances. We're here to talk to you today about Newfie Mobile. What we found is that the complexity of the appliances, it's getting harder and harder to diagnose, to service quickly for our consumers. We want the service providers to be able to go in, quickly diagnose, satisfy our customers, and get out of the home so the customer has the littlest inconvenience possible. So in the past, a refrigerator like we have here with multiple main boards, multiple fans, multiple motors, it's very hard to quickly see exactly what's going on, what's the problem, and how do I solve that quickly and efficiently. And that's what Newfie Mobile is all about. So we wanted to talk to you about it today, show you some demos, hopefully get you excited about how this will help solve problems that you're having, diagnose and serve the appliances. This is all about the owner, this is all about the consumer, and giving them the best experience with our brand, with GE. We want people to know GE takes care of our customers and also takes care of our important partners to make sure that we all have a great experience with our appliances.
When you walk in the door and you immediately know things, you're not questioning things, it looks good in front of the customer. It just does. And Newfie gives you that ability.
My name is Telema Harry. I'm the director for the SmartHQ service platform. My team has been building this system since 2017, and we've built it into a system that's widely used in the service industry. SmartHQ service was derived from a system called Newfie. It was originally developed for GE factory service technicians. Since 2017, we've started to make the system available to independent service technicians. At the core of SmartHQ service is the real-time diagnostics capability. This is a system that allows the technician to actually talk to the appliance, extract fault codes, alerts, and all kinds of valuable diagnostic information so that they're no longer guessing what's wrong with the appliance. They can actually look into the appliance and know for sure what's going on.
It's just a very professional approach towards service that is very unique in this industry.
We can get in, diagnose, get parts, get it repaired, and have a timeline. This is a game changer for us.
And I would say it takes an average technician and makes him a superior technician.
Central to the SmartHQ service diagnostic system is the Bluetooth module that connects to an Ethernet port on the appliance that allows the appliance to communicate wirelessly with the SmartHQ service application that runs on Android and Apple phones and tablets. The app extracts information from the appliance through the Bluetooth module plugged into the Ethernet port on the appliance. SmartHQ service provides a mechanism to probe the appliance for information or puts the appliance in the desired state necessary to diagnose issues efficiently. The technician also has complete access to all GE service-related documents like service manuals, mini-manuals, exploded drawings, and cloud-oriented features such as appliance service history. The system facilitates troubleshooting the appliance and ordering the genuine GE parts required to fix the identified issues. SmartHQ Service is a one-stop shop for everything needed to be able to service GE products successfully.
Historically speaking, they stand behind their out-of-warranty appliance better than any manufacturer that I've ever dealt with. In fact, they do a lot of things that personally I may not have done for the customer. With GE developing this Newfie tool is a great example of how they're helping us stand behind our products and be able to not only quickly but very efficiently get the customer back up and running so that we're not making multiple trips out there. The customer is extremely happy and they come back looking for more of the GE appliances.
In this section of the presentation, we will provide a comprehensive overview of the powerful features that SmartHQ Service makes available to technicians in the field. Real-time diagnostics are the core features of SmartHQ Service. These features require the Bluetooth module and allow direct wireless communication with the appliance. SmartHQ Service allows technicians to perform firmware updates on any compatible GE appliance an unlimited number of times. This process often resolves performance issues that might otherwise require a board change. The firmware update feature of SmartHQ Service is a powerful tool that offers a lot of benefits. SmartHQ Service lets you perform a firmware update on compatible GE appliances any number of times. Simply connect the Bluetooth module to the appliance and tap the firmware update button. After probing the appliance, if the system detects that a firmware update is required, it will execute a firmware update.
By having the ability to update the firmware, save yourself the cost of an additional control part, and you also hit a key ownership experience metric, which is being able to fix the product so that you don't have to return, the customer does not have to take off from work again, and you're able to really get in there, fix the product, upload the software, get out and assure that everything's working.
In the past, when you had to do firmware updates, you had to order the SUM module and usually had to go back a second time, where when you have the HQ, you can do it right there first time.
Component control, also known as operate loads, allows technicians to pilot the appliance's operation at the component level using the SmartHQ Service system. For example, fans and compressors can be activated at the touch of a button.
Okay, and we're going to show you that we can control the water valves, and you'll see and you'll hear water dispensing. I'm going to show you the auger motor. We're going to show you that you can run it in clockwise direction for crushed ice. Make sure the crushed ice is working. And then counterclockwise for cubed ice. Turn that off. So we can turn on the light. We can turn off the light. Could have done that for the fresh food, freezer, any compartment that has a light you can control. And let's turn on the fresh food evaporator fan. So you'll see that. So let's turn that off. So think about this situation where you have a consumer that's complaining about noise, okay? And as these fans get older, sometimes there's some resonant frequency at which they start making noise. And that noise will never be happening when you're in the home and when you're talking to the consumer, right? Under normal circumstances. So what you can do is you can go through all the fans, put them at different speeds, and have a situation where the homeowner can tell you, yes, that's the noise I've been hearing, that's the concern I have, and you can focus on that part of the system and you can fix that so that you're not guessing as to really what is wrong. I'm going to put water into the tub, so we're going to turn on the water valve. And you'll see that. See water entering. Let's run the lower circulation pump. There you go. Really powerful control. The detergent dispenser. So let's activate that.
I tap on operate loads and I enter service mode, and I'm going to turn on the drum motor and the drum light. So I just go on, click on the drum motor on, and as you can hear and also visually see the drum spinning, as well as the status on the app also changes.
I can go into a customer's home, turn the whole machine off, and then actually turn one fan on, one compressor, whatever, and turn it on one at a time until they say, yep, that's the noise. If that evaporator fan is bad in the refrigerator or wherever and it's supposed to be on, it shows up in red. Can't miss it.
The diagnostic test feature allows the technician to isolate and operate a subsystem of the GE appliance. For example, the spin cycle of a washer or the cooling system of a refrigerator. This capability enables commanding the appliance to enter an operational state that facilitates troubleshooting.
Let's start the ice maker test. Okay, so the first thing you'll see is the mold body heater and the rake motor will turn on. The mold body heater heats the mold, or the ice maker mold, to free up the ice. And then the rake motor sweeps the ice out of the ice mold and will eventually harvest that ice. And that ice will get dropped into the ice bucket. So you'll see the temperature of the mold body thermistor rise. You can see the ice. See that perfectly formed ice starting to show in the picture here as it's being harvested. The rake motor will continue to move. Eventually that rake motor will reach home and the rake position sensor will switch from not home to home. And you'll see that the ice is about to be harvested. So the ice was just harvested, and you will see the water valve open and water dispensed into the ice maker mold so that the next cycle of ice can begin to be made. There you go. You see that water entering the mold, and now the valves are off.
And now we can go ahead and press the agitate action, and you will see the mode shift status switch over to agitate. Transitioning to agitate, and then it will say agitate, then we're ready to go. And there's our agitate mode. So our RPM goes up to 131, drops back down, starts, stops. Then I can stop agitate mode. You see right now our mode shift status is in the spin mode. Basket speed is 0 RPM, target speed is 0, lid lock status is unlocked. So once I press spin action, then we're going to see our mode shifter. We're already in spin. The lid should go to a lock mode. Now we see our lid is in a lock mode, and we are beginning to spin. Our target speed, it will be 140 RPM, and we're ramping up, and we are already at our target speed of 140 RPM. After a few seconds, our target speed will change to roughly 400 RPM. We're at 291. The purpose of this test is check for level, check for vibration, noises, things of that nature. So we're ramping up 397, and we are now at target speed of 450 RPM. We'll let it go, and our next target speed will go to 800 RPM. We've shown our new target speed at 800 RPM. We're beginning to ramp up to that. We are now at 512. You can see it climbing up to 620. Now we are at our target speed of 800 RPM. That said, we have not noticed any issues, no vibration, all seems well. So we can stop our spin mode by clicking on stop.
connecting the Newfie, doing the diagnostics in a way that they don't have to disassemble the unit to find out what's going on. It's just a very professional approach towards service.
Alerts involve the SmartHQ service system probing the appliance for specific adverse conditions detected during appliance operation. Alerts are designed to make technicians aware of model-specific issues that are occurring in the field. The technician is delivered information about the issue and guidance regarding resolution.
The key elements of the dashboard screen are the alerts and the fault codes. So alerts are essentially the app probing the appliance for certain issues with the operation of the appliance, and it extracts information and communicates those issues to the technician. And it also gives the technician information about how to resolve those problems. So if I click on here, you can see I have an alert that says warm fresh food and freezer detected within the last 7 days. It has obviously information about ways in which that issue can be resolved.
During operation, GE Appliances perform self-diagnostics. The faults detected and potential resolutions are communicated to the technician when they are connected to the SmartHQ service system.
Faults are essentially errors that are accrued by the appliance, so the appliance over time detects problems within its operation, and when the technician interfaces with the appliance using Newfie Mobile, those fault codes are extracted and shown to the technician.
The SmartHQ service cycle history is a data logger that offers a comprehensive view of the historical behavior of a specific GE appliance. For example, in refrigerators, 70 critical parameters are captured over 140 compressor cycles. This archive of data amounts to approximately 6 days of consumer usage.
The next feature I'm going to show you is a data logger that we have built into this application, into this system. We call it cycle history. And what this does is it captures a whole list of parameters during the operation of the appliance. So for refrigerators, for 140 cycles, each cycle, the appliance captures parameters that are useful for the technician to understand the state of, to be able to troubleshoot problems. So this is a table here that I'm showing you, and so these are all the parameters that have been captured and all the data that has been stored inside the appliance that Newfie Mobile is extracting from the appliance to help the technician troubleshoot issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually select some parameters that I'm going to graph. So I'm going to pick fresh food maximum temperature. I'm going to add that to my graph. I'm going to pick freezer maximum temperature. I'm going to add that to my graph. And then I'm going to pick compressor on time and add that to my graph. And then I'm going to put this thing in graph mode and in landscape. So you can see the behavior of the appliance over the last several hours, many hours, since these parameters have been captured. So essentially, the technician now knows exactly how this appliance has been behaving, even prior to them actually arriving on the service call. This is a very, very powerful tool to help the technician diagnose problems, especially problems that maybe are intermittent and are not occurring at the time that the technician is in the home. They can look historically and see how the appliance has been behaving before they arrived at the home.
Getting on the Newfie tells them that the temperatures aren't correct, or doors been left open, or other things that are going on that you just cannot find by putting a meter on the appliance.
So it actually takes you steps and shows you and educates you on things of what have happened with the machine days prior before you've arrived. Did it get up to the proper spin speed? It gives you all that information.
You can kind of get the appliances side of the story, because what the customer tells you and what the appliance is actually doing isn't always the same. So this allows us to see what's actually happening.
The watch box allows viewing on one screen many of the vital parameters within the GE appliance. Thus, the technician can quickly determine the appliance's health by glancing at the data presented in the watch box.
The feature I want to show you now is called the Parameter Watch Box. This is essentially a quick look at some of the critical parameters within the appliance. So if you look at the top right-hand side of the screen, there's a symbol here that you can click on. It brings up a bunch of the most pertinent parameters within this refrigerator. So fresh food thermistor, freezer thermistor, icebox thermistor, deli pan thermistor. So these are parameters that you can probably take a quick look at and know very quickly if there's a problem with the appliance. If any of these parameters are actually out of range, it will actually give you an indicator that the parameter is out of range and point you to where the problem might be.
What I found really handy with the Newfie is that it's so intuitive that I can feel my way through the different features of it without having to know everything and remember everything.
This is a tool here that our guys just readily decided to use because it is new technology and it is something that when they went to use it, it proves its worth.
Media Access features our collection of capabilities that put a comprehensive library of digital documents and other media at the tips of the field technician's fingers. With SmartHQ service, searching for information becomes a thing of the past.
I'm going to give you a quick overview of the dashboard screen of SmartHQ Service. The dashboard screen of SmartHQ Service contains the most important and most frequently used features that a technician will need to do their job when servicing GE appliances. So on the top left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see the model and serial number that have been captured from the appliance, so you know what type of appliance you're working with. On the right-hand side, you will see session notes, which allow you to enter documentation about the session that you are currently working on. As you go down the screen, you'll see faults, fault codes, you'll see alerts, and then you'll start to see documents, a rich trove of documents, service manuals, mini manuals, service bulletins, training bulletins, all the documents that you need to be knowledgeable and capable of servicing GE appliances efficiently. As you go further down the screen, you'll run into a feature that allows you to type in a model number of any appliance, and the system will tell you if that appliance has an Ethernet port. Most of our product does have the Ethernet port that enables real-time diagnostics. However, it's always good to be able to check before you start looking for the Ethernet port on the appliance itself. So the dashboard screen is going to be a very important resource for you.
Document Search is a feature of SmartHQ service that allows a Google-like search of all the documents and media related to servicing GE appliances. Document search can be performed utilizing the appliance model number and descriptive keywords. Document Search is a feature of SmartHQ service that offers a detailed search of all the documents and media related to GE appliances instantly. The search can be performed by model number and keywords. You can perform a document search from the dashboard screen. This feature allows you to access various documentation for your appliance. You can search for service bulletin and training videos specific to GE appliances. Performing document search helps to access documents instantly with a click of a button. It also helps to ensure that you have the latest versions of GE documentation in digital form. The keyword search allows you to easily find documents pertaining to these specific issues that you are trying to resolve. Product Overview is a feature of SmartHQ service that provides the user with a high-level consumer-oriented overview of a specific GE appliance. Product Overview gives the technician the information they need to teach the consumer about the capabilities of their appliance. Product Overview allows the technician to teach the consumer about the capabilities of their appliance. Click Product Overview to view the high-level features of an appliance. The application provides product details and tips to improve operational efficiency of the appliance. It offers a way to showcase and demonstrate the feature set of the appliance. The Specs and Details section provides you information about the appearance, capacity, and features of the product. It also provides other appliance documents such as quick specification, installation instructions, and use and care manuals of the appliance. This feature helps to communicate with the appliance owner about the high-level consumer-oriented product features. It also provides you tips about how to use the product effectively. This ensures that the appliance operates at an optimal level of performance. SmartHQ Service provides a rich collection of data sharing capabilities that allow technicians in different locations to work together seamlessly. TechSee is a See What I See video conferencing technology that facilitates communication between a technician in the field and a master technician in another physical location. The master technician can see the field technician's SmartHQ service screen and the video content captured and streamed by the camera on the field technician's mobile device in real time.
It's a way for you to share the screen of your phone with the technical assistance group at GE so that they can see the data that you're seeing in real time. You can also do video screen sharing. So let me send, I'm going to send a text to Anita. And in a minute here, you'll see the screen of Anita's phone. There you go. So, so this is cycle history. So she's connected to a washer. Okay, so this is another way to share data. I can also, I want to see what Anita's seeing in terms of the appliance or in terms of her environment. So I want a video feed from Anita's camera. So I'm going to request that. Okay, so this is Anita's camera. It's what she's seeing in the lab, right? So this is a great way if you're struggling with explaining something to the GE Technical Assistance Group. This is one way to facilitate communication, to show them what it is you're seeing so that they can help you solve problems.
During every SmartHQ service troubleshooting session, diagnostic information such as fault codes, alerts, photographs, and cycle history information is stored in the cloud for future retrieval. The Diagnostic History feature allows the user to retrieve this archived data.
On this screen here, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find a service call that took place previously. So I'm going to click on this. So you can see the screen. So there are multiple types of data that you can look at. You can look at previous fault codes. So what were the fault codes that were in the appliance in that service call a month ago? Click on here, and it'll show you the fault codes. It'll show you how to resolve those fault codes. A lot of the time, knowing what's happened in the past can help you understand what's wrong with the appliance now. You can also look at, once again, cycle history. So you can look at the cycle history that existed in the appliance a month ago. So this is, once again, all the data. You can graph it. You can do all the same things you can do with cycle history that's captured from the appliance in real time. So it's a look into the history of the appliance. Photos. Any photos were taken and uploaded during that service call a month ago. You can look at them. You can share them with whether it's GE's technical assistance group or whoever it is you might need to see them to help you resolve the issue.
With this tool, it will be helpful to diagnose the plants and the problems with the motors or anything, and it will make our work faster and easier.
Shared data is a feature of SmartHQ service that allows technicians to share archived session data files containing all elements of previously executed SmartHQ service troubleshooting sessions with other technicians via email. Share data is a powerful feature of SmartHQ service that allows you to share data files containing diagnostic data of previously executed troubleshooting sessions with other technicians. Every time SmartHQ service interacts with an appliance for troubleshooting, the session data is stored on the mobile device. Click Share Data to view a list of available troubleshooting sessions executed previously. Select the required session that you want to share. Click on the email option and then click Send to share the session details with another technician. The technician that receives the data file can open the troubleshooting session using the SmartHQ Service app. Once the data file opens in the SmartHQ Service app, the technician can retrieve the session's diagnostic data. Share data allows sharing of diagnostic data amongst technicians and facilitates communication between them for effective troubleshooting.
Having this technology in order to be able to diagnose the product also gives the consumer kind of faith in our service techs, and they look a little bit more professional and not just diagnosing something with the hope that it is actually that problem. There's kind of proof and data to support it.
Gives the technician the ability to order genuine GE appliance parts for delivery to any address from within the SmartHQ service application. The One Parts application is a feature of SmartHQ service that offers exploded view drawings of subsystems of GE appliances. The application also provides a user-friendly way to create a list of parts to be purchased through the Parts Finder GE Parts Store application. The One Parts application is a very powerful capability of SmartHQ service that offers exploded view drawings of the subsystems of GE appliances. Click One Parts to view exploded drawings of the appliance. It is an interactive, easy-to-use application where you can create a part list and submit the list for purchase from GEA. You can select the required parts and add them to a pick list. You can email this list of parts to a chosen recipient or submit the pick list to Parts Finder for purchase. Click Parts Finder One Parts Carts to review the cart you have created, and then place the order to purchase the parts. This incredible feature makes it easy to find appliance parts that you are looking for. It provides detailed exploded views of the parts of a subsystem of the appliance. It also helps to create a list of parts to be purchased or emailed. The parts ordering feature, known as Parts Finder, is designed to simplify the parts ordering process. You can easily research and order the parts you need to repair the issues you have identified using SmartHQ service diagnostic capabilities. SmartHQ Service Parts Finder feature lets you manage your parts account and orders from one place. Searching for parts and placing an order has never been easier. SmartHQ Service Parts Finder feature is designed to simplify the search and ordering of parts, enhancing the user experience. You can search using the model number, part number, or keywords. When you are logged in as a non-GEA employee, you can create a cart, add parts to the cart, and submit the cart for review, after which a customer net account holder can review and purchase the parts. Once you have added all the required parts to your cart, proceed to checkout. Note that the non-GEA employee account will not have the authority to place the order for delivery. Users logged in with customer net credentials can review carts created by non-GEA employee account users and place orders for delivery. Go to Other Carts to view the list of carts pending review or under review within your company. Click Review to assess the contents of a cart submitted for review by someone else in your company. You can place an order for the cart. Alternatively, you can edit, reject, or delete the cart. It is gratifying to announce that the appliance service community has widely embraced the SmartHQ service system. This sentiment is reflected in our periodic surveys. Over 90% of users reported that they were able to diagnose faults more effectively. Over 95% of users reported that they would recommend SmartHQ service. Over 95% of users reported that they would feel disappointed if SmartHQ service was no longer available. Over 98% of users reported a higher rating for SmartHQ service than other service applications. We value all your feedback and make a conscious effort to continuously improve the SmartHQ service diagnostic system.
Please visit our website, smarthqservice.com. On our website, you can order the service, or you can simply view training material. We have a training video section that has short training video segments, and then we have a section that we call virtual training that contains longer duration training videos.
GE cares, that they're approaching this as a viable, necessary part of the appliance business, the service and care of those appliances, and it gives us a tool that just enhances our position and really instills or reaffirms our confidence or our belief that GE wants a relationship with us.
The interaction between the consumer and our technician is much improved with the Newfie. Give the consumer peace of mind that we know what we're talking about.
Well, right now, the appliances being more electronic, there's a lot more guessing at what you're trying to fix and what the problem is. And with this new system, it takes all the guesswork out of it. You save a ton of time.
So our goal with SmartHQ service is to provide the service technician with all the capabilities they need to be able to efficiently service GE product. Essentially, we provide access to all the digital solutions that GE has aggregated over the years and make it available to external service technicians so that they can more accurately diagnose problems on GE appliances and quickly resolve problems for GE consumers.
So when our guys came back in after that first week of using it, they were stunned. It was amazing. From being on the road 2 years or being on the road 30 years, the guys accepted it readily and it helped them every day in every job. It's been so fast. It's been appealing to them. It's been appealing to the customer because the customer sees that labor shrinking on their bill and they see that it's saving them time and money, and it's saving labor everywhere across the board. So GE got it right here. The technicians have really embraced it because they know that it works, and we look forward to using it for quite a while.